Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm in the garage right now and actually doing something to my rods that I always do before I use them, specifically the cork rods, and that's use Cork Seal. This is not a sponsored video or anything. It's just something that I feel like is a great tip for you guys. I already started on a couple rods, but I thought about it, and this is a tip that can help you guys save money in the long term, right? So what this does is it enhances that cork. It still keeps it with that cork feel, but it makes it tougher. It doesn't crack as easily. It doesn't chip. Basically, it just makes it last longer, and that's all that matters, right? We spend a lot of money on this gear, so why not take a few minutes to do this to your rods and make them last longer? So if that sounds interesting to you, follow along and I'll show you guys how I do this. So right here I got my new GCX that I'm going to be doing today. A couple things you need right there: painter brushes, the smaller ones. That's going to be for those tight areas like around your reel seat, so you don't apply the product on places that are other than your cork. A bigger paintbrush. I think this one I got from Lowe's. It was like 89 cents. This is going to be for those bigger surface areas. This is a 1-inch size, so nothing crazy, but that's really it. It's super simple. One thing that you need is a way for this rod to be elevated above a surface. I just got this clamp. I'm not clamping the rod, but I'm clamping around it so that it can sit a little bit higher. So it's pretty much ready to go. So let's start. All right, so just pop it open. If you can see without me trying to spill it, but it is a liquid form. All you gotta do is, typically I like to grab the smaller brush, right? Dip a little bit. You'd never want to put too much on here. And I always start on the edges. Now you can absolutely use painter's tape and tape anything that's not cork around it, but for the sake of time, and I'm kind of lazy, so we're just lightly going to do it around there. So I did that part. Now use the bigger brush. Again, you don't want too much. A couple dabs, rinse it on the edge, start applying, and you'll be surprised how much is actually on there just by dabbing it a little bit. Do a quick little time lapse of spreading this. And just like that, we are done. Took a few minutes just to do this one rod, but think about it, in the long term, this thing is not going to degrade over time as bad as some of those other rods. So what's a couple minutes going to do when you get to save your investment? Hit that like button, leave a comment below. Let me know if you've known about Cork Seal before. I feel like some people do and some people don't, but at the end of the day, I appreciate you guys watching. Till the next one, catch you guys later. Peace.